All right. We are live. Welcome for joining me today. So I have this bowl, which I can't for the life of me remember where I got it. But isn't that cool? Oh, sorry, is the lighting okay? I don't know where I got it, but the colors have been inspiring me. I had it sitting on my living room coffee table, especially after I put Christmas stuff away. I put this out because this is so pretty and it matches a lot of the coloring that I have for some of my normal decor. And I was like, I'm kind of inspired by these colors. What if I tried to like paint something related to this? So that's one side of my mental process. I think it was Saturday or something, painted these just normal canvas boards with some gesso. They got a little bit of a sandy texture, some gesso and medium, I think acrylic medium, and obviously gray paint. So those three things together, I covered 3 canvases with that. So they've got really nice texture. Kind of see it on there. Nice texture, kind of a sandy feel, and they've got a gray base to them. So I wanted to do a series of 3 paintings. Now, I've been struggling personally with inspiration. So I had a few ideas for this, and I keep going back and forth in my head as to what I want to paint on here. And then when I saw this bowl today, I thought, oh, like this could give me an idea of like design and colors. But I wanted something, I don't know. At first I thought, oh, I could like paint this like in my own interpretation, like the designs and stuff on here. But knowing my strengths as an artist, which I think is important to kind of remind myself of, I basically know that I love painting dramatic lighting and creating form and doing sort of impressionistic work. And I can take the colors from here, maybe some of the pattern, but apply it to something that I really like to do and I'm generally good at. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to paint a teacup because that's what I feel like painting. A teacup with this design on it, with some specific kind of dramatic lighting, I guess you could say. Oh. I'm pulling up my reference picture here. There we go. Speaking of teacups, I have my tea cup here that I'm drinking tea from. Can't do art without tea, right? That's my motto. Not really. I do actually have my metallic Paul Rubens set here, which I did a review on not too long ago. I'm going to attempt to maybe put those on top of acrylic on a canvas. We'll see if that's possible. But let's dive in. I don't really know how this is going to go, but we'll give it a try. Actually, no, it would be wise for me to actually brainstorm composition a little bit is to sketch this out. Okay, hold up. we need a color pencil to the rescue because I can't even see that. There's no way you're going to see it, and I definitely can't see it. Let's show up. Oh, yeah. Okay, so at the bottom of the thing here. Sorry, I have to point it at me so I can see what I'm doing here, but this up to here, maybe roughly. Ooh, okay. I'm rethinking my composition. Hold on. Change of plan, or at least of process here. I'm gonna just sketch out a few squares here. I could do teacup in the middle. Like that. Boring. That's what I was about to do. Or I could sorry, it's the square. I could blow it up a little bit and offset it like that. I could still show designs and colors. That's an option. Is there a third option? I have 3 canvases, so I could do a view like this, a view like this, and what would be the third view? I don't know if you guys can see that, by the way. So if you have input, let me know. What would be a teacup thing? I could do top down. It's just a little less interesting, but that's an option. This would be dark. That's an interesting thought. I'm still like torn on. Like I feel like I normally can really decide and be like, yes, that's a good idea. No, it's a bad idea. But this, I'm having trouble with this one. It's like, do I have to do a lot of work to make it work? I guess is the question. This view, I suppose, could also be. Actually, I would probably do the opposite one. Let's go up here. It could be like this with the handle. You'd see the T on the inside, but you'd see the plate a little bit more. That's kind of cool. I like that better than this one. So if I did a this one is just so boring. I mean, yes, it would be like, oh yeah, here's the teacup. Here's an up close. Here's from the top view. But another option for this one would be, what was I thinking? Oh, like super up close. Like this. So I could see like the pattern and stuff on it. Is that what I was thinking? Or it could be an up close of, you know, the base as it connects to the plate with the handle coming down or something. Yeah, I don't like this one. This one's better. I still don't know if this is just better in general than going this route, because basically, I mean, these are the, yeah. I'm kind of digging this one, actually. These three as a series together, because you like don't actually see the whole pot or cup. You just see like this segment, this segment, this segment. Kind of cool that way. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that. Okay. The joy of and the importance of thumbnails, even though we hate them as artists. Okay, so with that said, yeah, and this one could be, it doesn't have to be crazy up close. I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, you probably can see that. Okay. Okay, we seeing that okay? Okay, great. Let's see. I think that's good. Okay, so there's one. Let me just sketch out the other one so that I have a better idea of that. In case you're joining for the first time, I'm going to base the paintings, or sorry, these paintings are going to have the colors from maybe some of the patterning from this bowl that I have, because I love this bowl. So I'm going to set that aside briefly, and let's sketch this one out. Would this side be okay without the handle? That's probably okay. That's probably okay. Then this one, what did I do? Oh yeah, up view. So Usually cup and saucer don't have that much different in size. So I'm make sure this is big enough here. And then let's do the handle down. Yeah. That would be the legs, that would be the bottom of the bars. Like that. Okay. All right, I think we've got a plan. So now I'm going to work one at a time with, well, I'll see as I go. I already squeezed out white paint, as you can see over here. I still want it to look painterly, so I need to go in with a plan, but not too much of a plan that I end up like perfecting it too much. So I think what's going to happen is I need to think about, I want to put some of this on here. So I'm going to start with that because I want the gray to show through in spots because I just love doing that, letting the background show through. So and I'm using acrylic by the way, but what forces you to go impressionistic if you struggle with that, or to be looser, is to work with a bigger brush. If you work with a brush that fits with what you're painting too much, you're going to get too tight, too perfect. And you'll be irritated with how precise you are if your goal is to not be as precise. So it's a fine line. But you have to kind of give yourself the tools to make it messier. And I think I'm going to work actually simultaneously between the three so that I can keep the colors consistent and the patterning and all of that. So if I have one color, I'm going to do it on a bunch of parts of the picture. Let's see, what blue? Okay, I did the blue green. We want the ultramarine. Oh, that's blue green. We want this blue. And we want this red, which will make a nice pink, I believe. Gosh, sorry. Cannot hold stuff today, I guess. What else? I guess that's it. Kind of an orange, a green, a light blue, white, pink. I've got the gray covered. I guess there's a darker green here. Yeah, I think we got everything. So let's brainstorm where I want these things. Okay, and then I'm gonna just mixing these together to make the color that I want. There's that color. Then there's that color. Pink, should make pink. I was making the orange. Sometimes strategy with what colors you're mixing when is helpful. A little bit of red with a lot of white. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to start with this cream color. And we'll kind of just one, two, three, four, five, six. 6 petals. A little bit of perspective happening, so I have to be a little bit careful. I don't make it look too fakey. The ends of these have, not all of them, they have a little pink. And then the green, which I don't want the green to be too crazy bright, so I can dull that down. Okay, then these little flowers. Again, they can be kind of rough. It's not a problem. Okay, let's do another one of these things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little bit of pink on some of the edges. Oh, actually, there's this orange. I didn't use this orange yet. This orange will happen more on the inside. And then a little bit of green. Oh, and can't forget the blue on these guys. Oh, I don't want it to be too bright. If you can see, I should rotate this so you can be watching me paint what's on the bowl. Okay, something like that. Pretty. Hi guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I wasn't watching the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you are well. Okay, now let's do the background color of the cup. So from this, it's probably hard to tell in the video, but it's a little bit of a, it's like a cream, but it's got a little hint of green to it, kind of like a really light key lime kind of a green. And I really am digging that. So we're gonna over here, just kind of mix that and see what happens. And I'm going to focus it on the highlighted areas because once it goes into the shadow, it's going to darken. So I'm going to let sort of the gray become the shadow, I think. So my light will mostly be on this side, I think. And on this inside edge of this, I think. So you can hopefully see the mug a little bit clearer. I want to make sure acrylic dry is a little bit darker. So I'm going to make sure that it's really thick in those spots that I want it. And then I can go a little bit thinner and let this is when it helps to know your medium really well. Let the way that the material dries work in your favor. Right, so you can hopefully see the difference in the brighter side. Oh, it's pretty. It's very pretty. All right, so let's see now. I want to do a similar thing down in here. So this will be brighter. that's really gonna enhance that bottom piece a little bit. Oh, and I totally didn't do what I was gonna do, guys, and work on both pictures at once. Forgot. Totally forgot. Oh well. Is it important? Probably not. It's a little goofy in shape here, but I think it works. This is the handle, so it's cutting off a little bit of that shape. Okay, I might take a break from that one and move on to the next one so I don't completely finish that one. Okay, a little bit of orange. I liked that color. And we'll do the little blue flowers. I really like the little blue flowers. Oops, that is not very blue. Mm-hmm. Because I'm missing, well, there's like these little reed things in here. I suppose I could have added, because I can add that later or like avoid some of it when I don't do the gray, but we'll see. Let's keep going here. Okay, well, let's dive into the. I kind of wanted that background color to be, as it's drying, it doesn't look as green as I want it to be. I don't know. That's better. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's much better. Like, I don't want it to be so yellow. It might need to be more like that. It's hard to know how I like the transition here. Sorry, I haven't talked for a while. I get so sucked in. Feel free to ask questions if you would like. Keep me engaged. Because I get definitely into the zone. It can be hard to talk and paint at the same time. Or like think of things to say and talk. And paint. Clearly, it's very difficult. Okay, I wasn't thinking about the cup up here. Let's see what angle. It's probably going to have a little bit of. Let's do like. Oh, and these little flower things that I have should have yellow centers. Let's add that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Oh, so oh, thanks. I don't have to talk a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need the pressure to feel like I need to talk the whole time, right? Okay, let's see. A little bit of pink, a little bit of orange. I'm definitely wanting to define those shapes with the metallic paint. So we'll see if we have time for that. Is this the right color? Yes, I think so. The other thing is that I run out of paint so quickly that I have to make it again anyway. Too much like red in my brush. There we go. Okay. Looks kind of good together, I think. Hopefully it's different enough than this top one. Okay, then this one is interesting because it's going to be a whole lot smaller with some of these things, but we're going to come in and do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want it to be super even because on this bowl it's not like crazy even. Hint at a little bit of pink in some of them. They all technically. Oh, maybe not. Oops. It's easy to get too green too quickly. I want the orange. The orange is really pretty in there. Just adds, oops, a little too yellow. Adds a nice little warmth to the picture. Thank you for your sweet comments, guys. Very nice. I hope you're inspired to work on some of your own projects, because that's kind of the point. I mean, there's 2 points to me doing this. It's 1, it gets me to paint. 2, I hope it inspires you in some way. You can always do art while you're watching or listening to me, because that would really fulfill my purpose here of painting with you, encouraging you, talking about art. So if you do some art, that is, you could be doing other things, I suppose, while you listen and watch. Okay, put a little bit of blue on the inside. Sorry if you're hearing my computer in the background. It's been having issues and working really hard for like no reason, so hopefully it doesn't like die on me too quickly. Okay, these have orange centers, or yellow centers, I should say. Because this is more of a top-down view, it's going to be a little easier to place these colors here. Am I missing a feature? No, I think we're good. Okay, so we're going to put down this color. The shape of that got a little funny. Maybe not go quite as dark on this edge, just for lighting to look like it changes a little bit. Okay. Let's do it actually just a touch around or close to the rim, because if it's not completely full of tea, which I forgot to put some tea in that one, we'll have a little bit of the cup showing. Put a little bit down there. Okay, how are we feeling about this? Let me think here. I think I want to put a little highlight down the rim of this. So it looks like metal. This one, I'll do a similar thing. I'll kind of put down. Ooh, it's a major wind outside right now. Every time there's like really big wind lots of wind. I'm like, okay, is the house gonna blow down? Are the trees gonna knock into my room here and like ruin our roof? Who knows? Okay, then metal, like this is metal too. Do I just want to hint at it? Or actually, let's do this so you can see a little better. Like if I just hint at it. That's probably enough, right? Because you can, it just sort of reads as like metal. Let's see if I can do that here too. Kind of making some of this up because I don't know what it's going to look like exactly, but hopefully that makes sense as the metal handle. And I guess this one doesn't have the handle. Okay. Let's do some tea. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to be, I want it to be warmer than anything in the picture so far. Need some more yellow. Oh, it's right here next to me. In terms of tea color, I don't really know if this is going to look bad or what, but let's give it a... Ugh. This might be harder than I thought. Like, I think it might need to be more like this. Because it's going to reveal sort of the color of the cup on the inside. And for that to work, I think that kind of works. I can't think of what tea is going to look like in the cup, but does that kind of work? It's hard to say. This one, while I have the color, I might as well put this in here too a little bit. don't really want it to look like coffee. I want it to look like tea, because that's what these are. Teacups. One teacup, technically. So I think what I have to do is, with that green, go in and make sure that it's I don't know, transparent enough. It's a very hard thing to do, actually. It's like I don't know if doing that kind of thing is going to get the look that I want. Oh, actually, the other thing I just thought of is that the edges will be lighter, but then as it goes deeper into the cup, it'll be darker. So I think I'm on the right track here if I keep the edges just a little bit lighter. Then, as the tea goes down into the glass, I can actually use this color a little bit more and let it go a little bit deeper. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's taking a while to figure out exactly. Because I'm not looking at a picture, I tend to work better from a photo. But with this, I'm kind of making it up. I have one photo of one teacup that I'm following, but it's really not anything like it. So I think that works. Let's see, I might do. So I think I want like this to have a little bit more like gold touches to it. So put little gold touches on that. Let's do the same over here. Just a little bit of gold. The goldenrod kind of a color on some of these parts here. Just make it look a little more gold. Now, do I want to do that? I probably want to do that on the edges of the mug or the teacup a little bit too, especially in certain spots, because I want that to look like it's got sort of a gold rim. I guess that one doesn't have that. Oh, but this will have it. Right? Yeah, right. Then this one will probably do the same thing. This will come around, kind of cut in and out because it'll look more like, oops, like kind of that golden rim there, and then I'll do the same thing here. Perspective is different on this one. And the rim of this. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. Let's see. Sorry, I haven't checked the chat. Oh, yes. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, that was definitely, it was looking too much like a donut, like you said. Which now we're all hungry, right? We need some tea and donuts. So yes, I'm glad that fixed it, because I was like seeing a similar thing. I'm like, this cannot be right. I think I need to put this shadow back in. Something does not look right. Yeah, that helps. It's got a little bit more of that little lip, because those teacup and saucers have that little lip. Alrighty, let's think here. Is there anything else I want to do while I'm with you guys here? The gold metallic paint I was thinking about. Oh, I think it would be beneficial if I make try to remake my gray that I used in the background, or something similar. Oh man, I really have to squeeze out more white. Don't want to. What do I do? Turn it. Okay, a little bit more white coming our way. What's going to happen is I want to add some of those gray little twiggy things. Okay. Let's see what do they look like. They've got little things on the top. Oh, it's like not quite dark enough. It's close. And little twigs. Okay, see that? That looks kind of nice. Do the same thing on this one. Kind of show a little bit of the movement of the plate, like how it's shaped. Okay, adding in just a little bit of that gray to help add a little shadow. A little bit of dry brush. All right, are you curious about whether or not the metallic is going to work? Let's give it a try. Oh, I probably can't use this brush because look what happened. Ugh. I need to glue it because it's definitely, a favorite go-to brush for me. Let's just give this a try and then we'll be done for the night. Let's go. Let's see. What is the original? The original is quite... Ooh, actually, there's like almost the exact color. You see this color here? Looks like this. Or it's closest to that. So I'm going to use that one. Might end up using a little bit of something a little lighter, but this is watercolor, so I don't know how this is going to work. Honestly, I want to go lighter. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm going to put it down and then I'll show you up close. Well, I mean, it's going down. You think it'll stay down? That's the question. Can you see that any clearer? Probably not. I'll give you a little sampling here in a moment. It looks cool. So let's see if I can reveal that. Okay, do you see the edge of that kind of shimmering? Ooh, ooh, right there. Brighter, darker. So it definitely worked. It might just need to be a little bit brighter and thicker. So I come in here and do just a thicker layer of that. Oh yeah, you can see that a little better. Woohoo! Fun. Okay, the lighter is definitely better, so let's try this. See if I can do it at an angle you can actually see it go down. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? That is so cool. I love these paints. Oh, I guess there's technically this has a little bit of that gold in there. Now the thing with this is because it's watercolor, it'll wash off if I were to rub it with water or something. So I just need to be careful. Now what really can make it, go for this like really white. Is it going to show up? Just kind of add a little bit more of a sparkle. We're putting actual little dots in spots. it'll create a little bit more of a glisten. Yeah, I can see that pretty clearly right in there. Ooh, fun. Okay. A little bit of a glisten. I'm still not sure. These definitely aren't done, so I will stop here on them today, but they're going to need a little bit more work. And I don't know if I'm going to do the background. Like, I just have kind of some loose ends to work on. So we'll kind of see. Isn't that cool? Look, it's like there, and then it's gone. And it's there, and it's gone. Oh, looks like those real teacups. There, gone. There, gone. Sorry, having too much fun. Oh, I was gonna, real quick. I think I can do it with this. If it's dark enough, it might not be dark enough actually. I'll mix it with these two things. Yeah. Technically, this will really enhance the look. Actually, these flowers, as you can see from this bowl, have black around the centers and in the center. So I want to do that. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Sure. See, that just adds a little bit more detail. Makes you want to look at the picture more. Oops, forgot to put yellow on the center of that. See? Do we have any sitting around? There, good enough. Okay, I think I'm going to call it good for now. So let's look at them side by side real quick and get a, and actually we should compare it to the original bowl inspiration. So there's, I don't know what order they would go in, but it's the joy of, sorry, sure you can see that. There's one, there's two, and there's three. They definitely need a background. They definitely need some work, but I'm really liking them. I kind of like these ones the best. This one's a little bit weaker, so they'll need work, but I think I'm liking them. Pardon me. Ooh, it feels late. So I will leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Oh, here's the original inspiration. Thank you for watching and commenting and being encouraging and all that. It's very helpful and fun for me. So I hope it inspired you and that you can be productive and create some amazing things this week and in the new year, honestly. Like, hopefully you have ideas of some things you can make. So, all right, have a great one, guys. Stay safe and healthy out there and happy. All right, bye.